Happy Sunday, you guys. How are you? This weekend is over. It's like as fast as it comes is as fast as it leaves. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So I wanted to pull a few cards for you today for Sunday. This message is really going to be about it's that self-acceptance piece that has been really on my mind. Self-awareness, self-acceptance, loving yourself and your self-worth, like all of those terminologies, I guess that's what you would call it, have been really just like on my mind, especially while I was doing my last reading. So I was like, you know what, let me jump on real quick and let's see what the angels have to say about this tonight. Well, I guess this morning, because it is like 1:30. But before I get started, my name is Ayoka Yamina, and I am the creator of the Lightworker Society. So the Lightworker Society is basically a community that's really geared towards helping the collective raise their awareness and their vibrations. Now, I like to say we are a lighthouse for other light workers and spiritual beings. So if you have become like a spiritually awakened, or you are on a spiritual journey, we are here to help you to actually, move into that direction and to help you understand the process. Now, I started doing the oracle cards because they really give you a message of clarity and they give you a message of hope. And through that message, my desire is that it will help you to elevate, to become more self-aware of yourself and your situation, to love yourself more, and most definitely, like I said, to raise your vibrations. So to get started, because I have very limited time because Instagram be tripping, only giving us like 15 minutes, like who does that? But the first card that came out was your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. You have an angel that will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and your mind. So a lot of times when we aren't accepting of ourselves and we're in a state of not really recognizing how wonderful we are, how great we are, how powerful we are, it comes from past trauma, past hurt, things that we just aren't letting go of. And these past situations and issues are not serving us in our now. And what happens is it lowers your vibration and it keeps you stuck in a mindset of feeling like you're not good enough or you're not worthy. And your mind is like it's like your worst enemy almost. I guess if you would think of it in a way of your ego. Because what is it? It's constantly telling us that, things aren't working out for me. This is the way my life is supposed to be. Oh, I wasn't good enough. Or maybe that person didn't like me or love me because I wasn't pretty enough, or I'm overweight, or, all of those different things that our mind tells us is a barrier for us. And it's time for us to really get past these issues and really to learn who we are and to start to accept who we are. Because, the last time I checked, we were an extension of God. And that means what? We are some powerful beings. We are some amazing people. We are made in the likeness of our Creator. So we have to start learning how to take ownership of that and just really love ourselves. And the way that we can start that process, literally, and I say we because I also too at one point was struggling with my self-acceptance, and it came from being rejected and my abandonment issues growing up and through my adult life. I'm really just figuring it out. It took me I'm 41 now, so yeah, I'm just really figuring it out maybe like a couple of months ago, where I started to realize like, hey, maybe I'm not really, really loving myself the way that I should be. It's some area that is not allowing me. I don't want to say allowing because I am my own personal block, but I lack self-acceptance and I want to change that. And, a lot of people that I have come encounter with are also, I like to try to choose my words differently, because saying suffering, like, we want to talk in a way that our life is changing, in the way that we perceive it is changing. And we are overcoming this. That's all I want to say. And you have angels that are there really helping you to work on forgiveness, forgiving those people that have hurt you, forgiving yourself, you know, really accepting who you are. It's time to go within. Like, really take that time and practice your own self-care, your own self-preservation, tap into your higher self. And the best way to do that is to really just stop for a moment, breathe in and breathe out. That's all. That always works. Go outside into nature. Take a walk, move your body, exercise, sing, dance, love, be happy. Find whatever it is that keeps you in your happy place, because you need to be able to intuitively hear your higher self when he or she speaks. You need to be able to hear your angels as they are guiding you and giving you the answers to your prayers. And yeah, going within helps you to really recognize who you are. Now, I also do acupuncture, I do yoga, I do meditation. I love, you know, taking walks in the park, and I garden, I paint. I just do whatever it is that allows me to tap into my creative abilities, to heal myself, my mind, my subconscious thoughts. Like, I'm going deep into it. It's a process. But if you are really willing to pour yourself into a different frequency and change your life and to change the way that you feel and see yourself, it's all worth it. Now, you have to have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon for you that you just can't see. And really just being in this mindset of not being good enough or not having enough is really a hindrance, and it's a block to your success. It's a block to receiving what it is that you desire. So let's see, I'm looking at the book really quick. It's basically saying that the seeds that you have planted are beginning to sprout results. So you may not be aware of these results, but however, since they are in their baby stages, it's time for you to just stay positive. Hold a clear vision of your desire and your intentions. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Do you hear the key word here? It's like, stay positive and just release those old ways of thinking. Release those toxic people and situations that might be around you, just keeping you in that negative mindset. Somebody come around you who has that fear-based energy. I need you to leave. I don't need you in my vibration, because I'm trying to manifest. Like, you got some stuff coming to you, and you want to keep that going, and you don't want to slow that process up. You got to get yourself out of your head. Yeah, it's time to tell your ego to go sit down, be quiet. My higher self is taking over. Let's do this, because you want to have the life that you deserve and you desire. Now, another thing your angels are telling you is that you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. So relax and feel safe. It's okay to free yourself. It's okay to let those things go from the past. Like, they're not serving you in your future. They're not doing anything for you but keeping you stuck. So that old way, those old beliefs, the old ways of thinking have not gotten you anywhere. So why not try something different? So make that decision today on this good Sunday to change the way you see yourself, to change the way you see your life. You got so much in store for you, and you want to see all of this come to pass. It can happen for you. It don't have to happen for you later, and it doesn't have to be something that you feel is that's not available to you, because it's available to all of us. But the way that we manifest that and the way that we get that is through having good intentions for ourselves and for others, for staying in an attitude of gratitude, for staying in your happy place, and releasing those things from the past that are no longer serving you. Forgiveness, gratitude, all of that is how you manifest. That's how you attract what it is that you want for yourself. That's not only going for your love life and your career and it helps you with every area in your life. Be a powerful manifester. Recognize who you are. Like I said, you are an extension of God. You are an extension of Source. You have to make that decision for yourself. Make the decision for yourself to have a better life, to be a different person. You know, as we're going into 2021, you know, like now is the time. It's not making a New Year's New Year's resolution to be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna start for the new year and I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna just start thinking differently and setting my affirmations and blah 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 blah. No, start now. Decide today to be happy. Decide today to change your life. And what they say, when you change your mind, when you change your thoughts, you change your life. Yo, that is that's the realest I've ever heard. And you would really be like, oh, that's just talk. No, it's for real. This is real, and I can testify to that. I can actually say that since I've changed the way I see things, the way I speak about my life is changing. I feel so good. Even when things just seem like it's just not in place, I already know it's done. It's done. Because why? I prayed about it. I asked about it. I set my intentions. I'm keeping myself grounded. I'm keeping myself in a place of gratitude. And I'm just moving and just moving right along into my purpose. And I'm just leaving all of those worries and those cares behind me. I'm forgiving the people who hurt me. I'm just moving forward with my life. And as I'm doing that, heaven is looking down at me and saying, you know what, my child, you done did it. You done did it. I came a long way because I haven't always been like this. So I definitely understand you. I can connect with what it is that you are going through. I've been in a certain mindset for 20 years or more, but I had to make a decision. We all have to make a decision. And the decision is going to be what? What are you going to do? Am I going to stay the same or am I going to change? Do I want a better life or nah? That's all I got for you. So make sure you follow me on social media, please. Also subscribe to my YouTube. I greatly appreciate you guys. I love you and have a wonderful week ahead. Peace.